Welcome back, everybody. It's Infinite Knowledge again. Well, that's not even my name, but that's what I'm going by. So, it's Infinite Knowledge, and today I'm back to give you more knowledge, and this time it's a bit more of a practical one because I tend to talk a lot about a lot of theory or try to be a bit sort of esoteric. I basically just try to be a bit edgy when I talk about things, but today I'm gonna actually talk about something practical, which is what is the key, guys? What is the key to good health, to perfect health? What is the key to making sure that your body works correctly, that you can operate, and that you're pure? That's really what it comes down to. What is the keys? So, in order to explain this, I think it really comes down to two things. Firstly, I'm gonna have to explain the theory, right? You need to understand theory, and then after that, once you understand the theory, I'll tell you some practical things you can do. So, there's gonna be a short video, so yeah, make sure you stay to the end so you get all the secrets and the one major tip that actually makes a difference. So the first thing when it comes to actually exuding good health is understanding how our bodies are composed, how we actually are. Because the thing is this, right? Humans are actually an energy source. So then the real root of the problem comes down to the fact that people get ill because the energy source is not correct. What is the energy source? How do we delve into this? You have to understand how the body is actually composed and what is around us is composed. It starts off with this. You are made up of a physical body that lies on the base. That's the base, the physical body. On top of that, you have the mental. So base, mental. And then on top of that, you have spirit. Now, what you need to understand is this. The base is the physical, then you have the mental, then you have the spirit. Spirit is God. So therefore, spirit is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Spirit is perfect. So like I said before, the energy is not flowing correctly. If you're getting ill, it's an imperfection. What is the imperfection? It means the spirit is not flowing through you correctly. That is what it comes down to. Now, where people, I think, get a bit confused is that the spirit can't be worked upon. The spirit does the work. You can't work upon the spirit because it's perfect already. And there's nothing for you to do with the spirit. So then what does that leave us with? There's two other things you're left with. You're left with the mind and you're left with the body. So I hope you guys and girls are starting to see where I'm going when I talk about health. The first step to good health is to deal with the mind. Spirit is on top. It trickles down into the body. It goes through the mind. So the mind is the first filter. The mind is the first filter to health. So what's the first thing you have to do? The first thing you have to do is, how do you think about yourself? How do you think about your body? How do you think? How do you think? Now I'm not even talking about the body now. I'm talking about just how you think about everything. Because at first I was going to tell you it's just about how you think. No, it's not. It's about how you think about everything. How you think about life. And then when you think about life, how do you think about your thinking? See, that's the deep thing. See, I don't want to get too deep now. How do you think about your thinking? You see, because if you actually analyze everything that's happening, when you meditate, you'll realize you have reactions to your thinking. Those reactions to your thinking are just as bad or just as good. Depends which side you're leaning on. So the first step is to release the mental. Why do you think they tell you stressed out people, they don't have it good? When you're stressed out, you don't have it good. Why? Because your mind is tense. For spirit to flow, which is what I said to you, your mind can't be tensed. It can't be stressed. It can't be overthinking. It can't be anxious. These are blockages. What does that do? It prevents spirit from flowing through the mental into the body. So that's the first thing. You have to work on your mental. How do you work on your mental? You need to meditate. You need to meditate. Because what is meditation? A meditation is the emptying of the mind. It's the emptying of the mind. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on why you need to meditate. If you want to learn about how to meditate, you should just follow me if you want. Follow me if you want, because I have other videos, so I teach people about how to meditate and other things. But The first thing you have to do is you have to meditate. The second thing is you have to say no to stress. You just have to say no to stress. What does it matter? I don't get stressed. Guys, I didn't have a job for a long time. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't stressed. I got a job now. I wasn't stressed. With job, no job. It's all the same. That's how you have to think. It's all the same. The reason for your stress is quite simple. You're stressed because you think you're important. You're not. And you think you're supposed to be somewhere. Where are we meant to be? Where are we? Where am I? Where are you? There's nowhere to be. There's nowhere to go. Once you start to bring these things into your mental, you make them part of your thing. The stress, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. So, first thing is you have to work on the mental. Conclusion. I'm not going to say more on that. The next thing is this. The next aspect of having good health is now allowing that energy to flow into your body. Okay? I keep saying this thing about spirit flows down into your body because that's what you are. It's a toroidal field. They call it magnetism, electromagnetism. I don't really care what it is. It's water, it's liquid, fluid, whatever. It's spirit, okay? And the point is this, like I said, spirit flows from the top down. It literally flows around you like this, in a circle, straight down the center. I wonder why it's down the center. Straight down the center. The spine. Straight down the spine. So the physical body, the key to manifesting health in the physical body is through the spine. It's through the spine. It's through the spine. So people think the key to health is going gym, pumping iron. Nah, it's not about pumping all that iron. Yeah, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. Come on. Sometimes you pump a bit of fucking iron, but it's not really about that. It's about the spine. So what do you need to do? You need to stretch. You need to stretch. Some of you people can't touch your toes. You can't touch your toes. You need to stretch. Because the next thing is this, right? Once the energy flows from spirit, which I said is perfect, it goes through the body, it goes through the mind. So once you've worked on your mind, like I said, you do meditation. You start to change the way you think about your thinking. You start to change the way that you perceive the world. You start to change the way that you relate to your emotions. You start to relate to the way that your emotions control you. Once you've done that, you get to the body. The spine needs to be fluid. So you need to stretch. You need to do yoga. You need to dance. You need to get a bit of rhythm. Because that's what it is. What is the spine? Let me get deep now. What actually is the spine, okay? The spine is a sperm cell. It's a sperm cell. And what is a sperm cell? It's some little body which wiggles. What is wiggling? What is wiggling? It's a sine wave. It's a rhythmic sine wave going left and right, left and right, left and right. So what do you have to do with your spine as you grow up? You have to make sure it can move left and right, left and right. Your spine has to be flexible. You have to dance, go left and right, forward and backwards. You have to do yoga. You open up. Then you bend down. Up, down, left, right. Then you have to work on your neck. You have to do the neck muscles. You have to move the neck. Move the neck. This is the key to health. This is the key to health, guys. And then you need to get solid legs. So just do some squats. You don't actually have to like have gym legs, but the point is your legs just need to be working. You need to be able to do squats because that's the generator below. That's what pumps everything around. So once you do that, you have good health. There's other things as well, but I'm touching 9 minutes and I can't give away all the sauce. You gotta follow me if you want all the sauce. But that's it. I've been very kind to you, so I would appreciate some kindness back. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this on TikTok, it's because I took a short little clip. And yeah, I thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.